This is the true history of Israel. Pay attention.
Abraham was a Hebrew who was also the father of the Jews. But before Abraham was a Hebrew, he was a Gentile.
He was a Gentile because he was from Mesopotamia, which is modern-day Iraq.
And what is a Gentile? The word Gentile means nations, or the people who are not descendants of Abraham and his promised seed. Now, it's important to note that before God called Abraham, there were no such people that were called Hebrews, and there were no such people that were called Jews. Abraham was Gentile, just like the rest of us. He was part of the nations. And another word for Gentile outside of nations is heathen. And the word heathen denotes to the nations being godless. Look at Psalms 2 verse 1. It says here, "Why do the heathen rage?" This is talking about the temperament of the nations towards God. That word heathen, with the little one next to it, means Gentiles. So now the question is, why did God call Abraham? Because God wanted to establish a people for himself in the earth, because the world was godless. And not only did God want to establish a people for himself, but through the seed that would be born through this lineage, God would redeem the godless heathens back to himself. And this is what the call of Abraham is all about. Genesis 22:18. "And in your seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed." Now, who is the seed that would bless the nations? Many people believe that these are the descendants of Abraham, but Paul tells us the truth. Galatians 3:16 tells us, "Now to Abraham and his seed were the promises made. He saith not unto seeds as of many, but as of one, and to thy seed, which is Christ." And how has Christ blessed all nations? In Acts 3:25, Peter tells the Jews how Jesus has blessed them. "And in thy seed shall all the kindreds of the earth be blessed." And here's the blessing. God, having raised up his son, Jesus, sent him to bless you in turning away every one of you from his iniquities. In other words, the blessing that God promises that will come upon the nations is the salvation that comes through Jesus Christ to turn you away from sin so that you can be a part of the family of God. Now, does this eliminate the seed of Abraham? No. Does this cause the church to replace Israel? No. But this puts the emphasis of Israel back into its proper place, Jesus.